Welcome to another session of our interaction about how to open an African fashion line with or without any knowledge of sewing. The last session we talked about production and manufacturing, and we ended our chapter with quality control, that you must make sure that whatever you produce and sell in your African ready to wear store must meet the worldwide standard. It must be perfect, as in perfect, so that people will not return whatever you sell to them. You just must make perfect dresses. The accessories must be in place. The zipper, the buttons, everything must be close to perfection. So, like I promised in the last session, that today we are going to be dealing with branding and marketing in this session. So, when you want to open an African fashion line, your branding and marketing is highly essential. In branding and marketing, number one, you must develop a brand identity. You must create a logo, a website, and your social media presence. It's very, very important. Your presence on social media is very, very important. You have to create a logo. Yeah, get a very good logo, and inviting, a welcoming logo for your fashion line. Have a website. If you are not rich enough to start with a website, you can start with social media stuffs. Be on Instagram, be on Facebook, be on Twitter, be on TikTok, be on whatever, all these social media platforms. And if you have the money to start with a website, you can kick off with the website alongside those other ones. Make your social media presence to be highly intriguing and inviting. If possible, get a social media manager. And if you don't have money, the means, the funds to get a social media manager and to get a website yet, please just do it on your own. Start small. Start from your social media accounts, from your Facebook, from your TikTok, from Instagram, you can start from Twitter. Just start anyhow. Just create social media presence. You will know that with time you will get better. Then, under branding and marketing, number two, create a marketing strategy. Plan your marketing efforts, including advertising, promotions, and events. Just make strategy, make efforts to market. Like on your social media platforms, every day, make sure you post something about your business at least once in a day. Make your presence felt. Go to people's comment sections, advertise your businesses. Just go there. Make sure you learn how to brand. That's why I say you must have a good logo that is enticing. That is attractive. Just get something going on your social media. Then build relationships with influencers and stylists. Network with industry professionals to showcase your brand. As you advance, start to have influencers. People that are very big on social media, let them advertise for you. If you can't get to pay for the ones that are very big, start with the small ones. And you can even beg your friends. Your friends can influence you. There are some of your friends that have good, stand on social media. Beg them. Tell them to, advertise your business for you. Tell them to share your post. With time, you will grow. You'll be able to pay for influencers, and you will be able to even get somebody to do your website for you. So that's about branding and marketing. Then we go to outsourcing sewing services. You can't do everything alone. One, you should find a sewing service. Research local sewing services that can produce your garments for you. People that are, not too expensive. That's one of the reasons why it's good for you to know how to sew, so you can, guide them. And if you don't know how to sew, at least you have eyes for quality. So stay with them sometimes when they are doing the work, and even if you are not with them, make sure you tell them that you mind details. Get people that can sew for you. If you can sew, you cannot even do everything alone. If you can sew, you still need tailors that will sew for you. And if you can also get people that are good that can sew for you. Number two, communicate your designs. Provide clear instructions and specifications to the sewing service. Anybody that is sewing for you, make sure you communicate your designs to them. Give them clear instructions. Tell them not to add any additional thing. And if you are going to add any additional design to the design you have given to them, make sure that they inform you before doing that. Don't allow them to go beyond boundaries, and tell them not to sell your designs to their clients. That is very, very important. Tell them if they sell your design to their clients that you will not patronize them again. Create, something for yourself that is just for yourself alone. Number three, under outsourcing sewing services, monitor quality and production. Regularly check on the production process to ensure quality and timeliness. In fact, quality is essential. Ready to wear is quite different from bespoke tailoring where people bring clothes and you sew for them. If you make error, they can complain, it can still be pardoned. If the material is not good, they are the owner of the material. But this is ready to wear. You are the one sourcing for the fabric. You must not source for a fabric that your potential customer will buy and the fabric will run color, it will bleach. You can't do that. You must source for the right fabric for the right design. You cannot fix button and the button will just get destroyed when the customer puts on the attire. You cannot use zip that will be bad. You just have to check for quality control. Quality control is highly essential in ready-to-wear fashion line. Then alternative options. You can partner with a sewing expert. Collaborate with a skilled tailor who can help with production. Just collaborate. Tell the tailor this and this and this is what you want to do. And the tailor is going to be, well paid. Use online platforms. Utilize online platforms that connect designers and manufacturers or sewing services. They are there online. People that are ready to sew for people. There are tailors that are actually good, but they don't have a good patronage. If you source out some of these things to them, they will take it, do the job well, and they get their money, and you get your finished products across to your own clients. Attend fashion incubators, accelerators, fashion programs, exhibitions, join programs that provide resources, mentorship, and networking opportunities. Nobody is an island to himself or herself. Go for fashion shows. With time, you will even organize your own fashion shows. Education and training as you go along, or even before you start at all. But I think as you go along, before you start, you can take online courses, learn about fashion design, learn about production, learn and business through online courses like you are doing right now in this session. Attend workshops and seminars. Take part in industry events to network and learn from experts. Meet with experts. Tell them your fears. Tell them your experience. People that are good, not people that are not good, because some people will not actually want you to do well. So it's not left for you to have the designing spirit to be able to identify the experts that are actually good and accommodating. Then read industry publications. Read publications that are, in line with the fashion industry. Stay informed about the latest trends, technologies, and best practices. Don't go and start to make clothes of 1914 in law Lugar time in this period. Actually, there is nothing new underneath the heaven. You can actually work on old designs to make them new. You just have to be very, very creative. Be with your sketch pad at all times. Learn as you proceed, even when tailors are sewing for you. Learn from the tailors. Continue, proceed. Be with your sketch pad. When inspiration comes about a design, put it down. At first, you might not be so good in drawing, but with time, you will get better. By following these guides, you can successfully set up a fashion line, even if you cannot sew. I just wish you success. Just go through the first session and this second session. You should follow them to heart prayerfully with determination. I see you at the top, stocking one of the best African design online shop and physical working shop in Africa. See you at the top.